Yeah, all right, here we go. KSWAM, San Antonio College Radio. This is the Urban Suite D Major, Cheryl Meadow, 2FiveDaRaptor in studio with us.
Yo, yo.
Man, just being out on the scene, um, just soaking up knowledge and observing what's going on. What's some of the stuff that you've kind of learned in your journey in becoming the artist and filmmaker?
Yeah, that's been another aspect of it. I've been just learning to remain humble. I think that's the key thing. Not to be cheesy or anything like that, but I'm coming up to strangers as a fan slash student, and just kind of inspired by the work that they've done previously around here. These are people I could shake hands with, you know what I mean? So, in the filming industry, like obviously, Dice Photos was the first person that I was like, hey, can I come out? And he's like, man, come on, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, shouts out to Dice.
Dice is the man, you know what I mean? That was a really fun experience because there was no negativity involved with that.
Yeah.
Abar the Star too. Like,
Yep.
they brought me in like they knew me their whole life, you know what I mean? Especially, knowing Ruff and everybody like that. It just kind of worked out that way. So, shout out to Mozzie. I met Mozzie, Skrills, and Soul. I came in and just visited them at their studio, and it must have been awkward for them, you know what I mean? I was just some strange dude trying to soak up knowledge, you know what I mean? So, like, I just try to remember where it all came from, you know what I mean, and where we are now. We just finished a video. We talked about WG, what is it? WAGDM, which is Way to Got Shot in a Minute, you know what I mean? And it was a great video. It was a great experience. I mean, the shoot was fun. Everybody's having a great time. The edit was kind of fluent. You know what I mean? I was inspired by the whole song. So
Oh, isn't that Mike Brunch?
that's Mike Brunch.
Mike
yeah, we were
Brunch.
talking. Shout out to Mike Brunch. Yeah, Mike Brunch is a good dude. We
Yeah,
have
I
a
want
show.
to get him up here eventually
We
too.
have a show on Saturday at the Regular Bar. That he has a show rather, but he actually put me on the card. And,
Dope.
He's
Shouts out
doing
to
his
Mike
thing.
for that.
He's learning
yeah.
like I am. You know what I mean? Like just trying to make a bigger impact and grow the name inside the city and beyond that for sure. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I've learned a lot of things. I went to the East Side first because I knew hip hop was on the East Side. If we're talking about the African American community, where hip hop is really coming from, we got to talk about the East Side. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that was fun. And shout out to Rob over, at what was it? Grindhouse 210.
Okay.
He gave me my first slot, and then he gave me another slot on the competition. You know what I mean? And DJ Sandman was there. Mexico was shutting it down. You know what I mean? Doing his thing at home, relaxed. And I've seen Mexico plenty of time. Mexico puts on a show wherever he goes, for sure.
That's true.
So like, yeah, and then meeting Spy and everybody. It felt like it was like the East Side scene, and then the downtown scene, and then beyond that. You know what I mean? That's what it felt like to me. We got the South Side scene going on, a bunch of Mexicans repping hard and doing their thing,
Oh yeah.
Shout out to King San. We met him a few times out there, with the shows, and a bunch of people, man. Not to forget names or anything like that, but Henry B. and Giuliani, J.K. Noddick, Accomplished Beats. Those are all, people I met through Spy and through you, basically, Cheryl.
Yeah.
Seeing him on here freestyling, I'm like, man, I want to be on there freestyling, We ended up visiting him for the GTX pay-per-view, and we watched day one together. It was him and a couple other friends, and it's been so long since I had some beers and just freestyle with some people without any prior, things that had to be done or anything like that. We were just enjoying ourselves. So
Yeah.
and yeah, this year's just been fantastic for sure. Yeah.
So it's been a year of discovery. If you're going,
Right.
from east side to downtown and south side and
Anywhere
beyond,
else.
just checking everything that's going on and seeing what's going on in the scene, this side of town and how everything kind of meshes together
Right.
to, bring the full San Antonio hip hop experience together.
Yeah. Bring the
That's-
perspective wider,
Yeah.
and just see how everybody is moving and how it can maybe move better. Like what I'm saying, like people that aren't expected to be collaborating potentially could help each other if the opportunity arose, or vice versa. You know what I mean? Like people want different things out of this. You know what I mean? So the priority is there. You know what I mean? In different ways. Ultimately, we'd all love to eat off of it full time. That's an aspiration I'm sure all of us share. A lot of us have 9 to 5s, you know what I mean? And then we do this afterwards, and some of us have kids, and it's a balancing act for sure. And that's something I think that's possessed the main focus, if not all of the focus. And instead of being anxious and wanting it now, like I used to initially, it's just like having faith and seeing the growth, you know, and being proud of an accomplishment here. Like tonight, you know, this is a proud moment for me, you know. So I'm excited to see what the next moment is, you know what I mean? And we're just in the middle of the year, so yeah, it's real exciting.
Is there anything in particular kind of change your perspective? Like you said, you know, wanting to do a lot, you know, starting out, but now you kind of
it was
sit back and kind of, you know, observe things, and, you know, visit people, learn the business, you know, shake hands and kiss babies. And
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah, no, there's a fine line, you know, and I get, you know, I used to have a very arrogant outlook on it, you know, just or not arrogant, but ignorant, you know, like kind of just unaware of what it's took for all these people to get to where they are, and why they're talking the way they're talking, and then their persona is their persona, you know, and figuring all that out, it just makes you gain respect for people that you once maybe didn't have respect for or looked at differently, you know. So, like I said, I'm on my heels getting humbled constantly by people because you learn their backstory and you're like, oh, okay, well, what's not to love about that? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to do right now. So, it's been great. And being in the videography business, you don't have to approach somebody as another artist. You know, you can down the road tell them, oh, by the way, I'm an artist too. You know what I mean? So I relate on that topic. And just like Brunch, we met from a videographer-artist relationship, and we'll have a collaboration done soon too now because of that. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, awesome.
Making friends with your business partners, you know, is really what it's come into, you know, and I guess seeking friendship was a big thing I was searching for, you know what I mean? Just seeking somewhere to belong, you know, be a part of. I get all creative and all alone, but what kind of fun is that if you're not doing it with people, you know, that have to likewise mind and stuff? So it's been fun meeting some good people out here for sure.
And obviously, opportunities are being brought forward to you as well.
Yes, that's exciting. We have a show this week. Reggae Bar, which is a great laid-back place, good vibe, good environment, you know what I mean? We have some really good talented people on there. That's Mike Brunch's show. We talked on it earlier, but October 7th, Loudmouth League is back with the second event this year. Shout out to Spy MC and everybody else who takes part in that. This will be my second tryout. My first one was against a guy named Trump. I made a shirt for him and everything. It was fantastic.
Oh, that's great.
It had Tiana Trump. I don't know if y'all are familiar with her, but she's an actress.
No.
In the adult film industry, so that was the theme for my round one.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, we brought a little comedy to it, you know what I mean? And that's another great thing about joining the battle rap scene is I could bring my little style of writing and my sense of humor to it, and it's totally acceptable. You know what I mean? Like, it's wide open, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, exactly, because part of doing this live is you have to be a character with it. Right. You have to bring that presence.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's challenging because I'm kind of personalist in the sense of, like, how I'm approaching this. Yeah. But I get it, and, like, I get all the approaches that people are doing now. I respect it so much. Like, you know, acting is key in this, for sure.
Man. Hey. In this block of music coming up, we have brand new music from Triz and Cocaine, plus music from C. Studville.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and get into a track on 2FiveDaRaptor. This is Gasoline. Do not go anywhere, y'all. More coming up. It's the Ever Sweet KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.